discounts that are given to the accounts. So there are 337 low-income accounts in the county. There are 448 private hauler accounts in the county. There are 432 vacant accounts in the county. Those are the discounts that are granted by the existing ordinance that is enacted. So those are the things that the committee suggested pulling out of the ordinance so that the commission could set on their own. So what you guys decide to do with that is up to you. You're showing the way this little table is set up, and this was developed by the Solid Waste Authority, but the low-income accounts, there's 337. Those are 337 accounts that are discounted. So instead of them being billed the $240 per year, they're billed at a discounted rate. So they're assuming that we're taking a loss of revenue of $9,700 on those accounts. There are 448 private hauler accounts. They are given a discount. They still have to pay the solid waste. They still have to pay their private hauler. So because they're not paying the $240 per year that the county customers are paying, they're estimating that we're losing $16,000 a year off of that. Then there's the vacant residences. There's 432 of them. They're charged $10.50 instead of the $60 per quarter. So they're estimating that because that's a reduction, that we're losing $20,000. If those are discounts that the commission wants to keep, or if the commission wants to increase those discounts, if you want to eliminate solid waste billing, Estancia Valley solid waste billing from those who already have a private hauler because their trash is already taken care of, then that would be that much more money that we're going to have to account for somehow. So the bottom line is, if we're going to provide trash service in the county, it costs money, and we have to figure out how to pay for it. Does the general fund pay for it? Do the customers pay for it? Do we cut services? Those are the kind of things. One of the other options that we threw out on that sheet was that we eliminate the collection stations altogether. That would force everybody who's not in the municipalities to either hire a private hauler or drive your trash to the landfill. There seems to be a consensus that works for a lot of people, but there's also a consensus that does not work for a lot of people, especially the people in the more rural Torrance County, the mountain communities, the southern part of the county. It's not feasible to a great portion of this residents.
I would think that it would be a hardship for people from Mountain Air or where's Corona or Evo or some of those places to haul their trash to the landfill, which is way up that I-40. That would be a real job for those. And I'm just sure what would happen is what happened in the past many years ago. That they didn't get far down the road before that stuff ended up in the ditch. And I know that we spent a lot of money, an awful lot of money, cleaning up some of those areas that were scrappy, terrible, and they were unhealthy and filthy. Wish you don't want to go back to that.
Well, there's other issues to consider too. I know that I have at least one staff member who's been doing some research on this on his own, and he does live in the mountains, and he's been trying to contact a private hauler to see what they would charge him per month to come and get trash for a few days, and I don't think he's gotten a call back from any of them yet. So I don't even know, if they provide those services in the mountains, or if they did, what the cost would be. We haven't been able to pin that down. But it's just, what we're trying to show you is, I know that a lot of this is complicated, and I don't even understand a lot of it, and I don't expect everyone else to, but we've got a lot to look through here, and it's not as easy as us just adopting an ordinance and signing a contract. There's a lot more that goes into it.
When you talk about cutting services, to my mind, the first one that comes to my mind is the road department and the sheriff's department and the fire department. And I think we'd be in trouble if we start cutting road department money. We hear about roads every day of the week. And how could we cut money from them? We would just be asking for another disaster.
There's other things to consider too. I know I've called the road department, Leonard, several times where trash is piled on county roads. That takes, them from a job to go clean up. Last week I was coming from, on 41, on that road that goes to Ewing, there must have been 10 tires or so just dumped on the state highway, where the highway department is the one that's picking up that stuff. There was some more trash dumped, going from Wheeler out of Corona as I was coming through there. It just, trash is something that, happens. Like I say, it happens every day, trash, and unfortunately, we have people that don't care about dumping anywhere they wanna dump. Maybe either because they don't wanna take the time to drive it to a station, or that's just the way it is. I don't know, I see it, it's a little frustrating to see trash bags on the side of the road. But somebody's gonna pay to clean up anyway. That's just fact. And it's all either gonna be the state, the county, or somebody's gonna pay to go pick up that stuff. And, I think this is a good thing, we still keep working on it, I mean, we're probably never gonna ever get it 100% satisfactory for everybody, it's impossible. That just won't happen. I don't care what we do, it's still, there's gonna be people that are not gonna like what we do, whether it's RFP, contract with solid waste, or whatever. That's just the way life is anyway. And we're just gonna have to come up with an idea that serves the county as a whole. And that's what we have to do. It's just the oath of office that we took is the best interest of the county. And people are in the county, but we're not gonna keep everybody satisfied. I know that.
Mr. Chair,
That's never happened.
I think that maybe a good idea would be, I know that there has been some speculation about the committee that the commission put together to revise the ordinance. And we have